Hi and welcome. Now, I want to share with you how you can survive working from home. I've been a work from home mom for 5 years now. I remember first year into working from home, I was working as a business analyst and a software tester from home. And that was exactly the same time I had my little girl. And now I'm working from home as a business owner. And that's why I want to share with you how I've been able to boost my productivity while working from home and how you do that as well. Okay, so if you like videos that has to do with time management strategies and productivity, this is a place to be. So please do subscribe and also share and like the video. And I also love to hear from you in the comments. Now, when you watch this video to the end, I want to walk you through 5 things I have done to help me as a work from home mom, and those are things that I feel that would inspire you and help you to achieve a better level of productivity in your business, or even if you're working from home from in the company where you're employed. So let's get to it. I'm going to tell you what they are. So the first one is tracking your time. Now, when it comes to tracking time, you might think, what does she mean by that? Is it like literally checking what time it is? Not that, but tracking how you use your time. Now, this particular thing changed the way I work from home completely, because I came across this about a couple of years ago, more than a couple of years ago actually. I've known about tracking time, but I've never really adopted it to myself because I thought I was really great with my time management. But it changed the old trajectory of how I use my time when I took out time in a week to track how I'm using my time. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little tedious. It's about you setting a timer, and when the timer goes off, you write down whatever it is you're doing. You do that over 3 days or you do that over 7 days, completely up to you. So every hour the alarm goes off and then you write down whatever it is you're doing. That way you can literally see a great overview of how you're using your time. When I saw the great overview, a lot of things popped up for me. I was able to see how long I spent in the kitchen cooking, how long I spent cleaning, how much time I wasted on doing absolutely nothing and daydreaming. It was just an eye-opener, and that's the first place to start if you really want to survive working from home or boosting your productivity. So maybe take a weekend when you get help with the kids and just track how you use your time. Set a timer and you figure that out. Now, the second thing you need to track is your energy levels. Now, this is a top secret and it's going to change your productivity level exponentially. It did that for me because the moment I was able to understand that as a human being, we have different energy levels in a day. There's sometimes we're so pumped, so energized, we're ready to take on the world, and there's sometimes in the day when we're just trying to get through it. The moment you're able to track your energy levels in a day, you'll be able to plan your tasks according to your energy levels, and that way you can move things around. Most times I've seen that with a lot of moms that I work with is they take out time when they have their highest energy to do things that are not so important to them. You see where I'm going? You have all this great energy and you're not using it for the things that are important to you. So once you track your energy levels in a day, you can figure that out easily. The third thing is taking care of yourself. It's so important to take care of yourself. Now, this is not about you being selfish. This is about you just recharging so that you'll be able to get on with what you have to do the next day. Now, I know in this season, a lot of us are overwhelmed. I have moms that are working full-time jobs and they're running business from home. And for some reason, the lines have gone blurry now because literally in your work, you're working from home and then your business is also work from home. So it's not I get off work at 5 and then I'm at my home to do my business. It's like I got this task to do at work and I just have to do it in the same space. So the line's a little blurry. And for some people, they work full time from home. Here's the thing. Caring for yourself is very important. If you're feeling overwhelmed, I mean, let's be honest, there's a lot going on even right now with the COVID. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's time to take care of yourself because there's no point when you think about it in terms of productivity, pushing through how you're feeling. You're not going to be giving your very best to whatever it is you're doing. So take time for yourself and just recharge. It could be simple things. It could be great things, whatever has worked for you in the past, and trust me, it will still work for you right now. Or you can do your research to see other ways you can actually care for yourself, because you know what? You're the one who's going to run the business. You're the one who's going to be the mom. You're the one who's going to be the friend or whatever is needed at this time. So please do take care of yourself. When you think about productivity, self-care is at the heart of productivity. Number 4 is setting boundaries. I'm going to be honest. Like for me, the moment I was able to set boundaries in my business, it kind of changed everything. But being a mom, let's be honest, I remember the first time I wanted to set boundaries in my business to say, look, this is working time. I don't want to be disturbed. I just want to work. It was a little hard because I had this mom guilt where I felt like, oh, should I be doing this? I should be hanging out with the kids and, being part of everything that is going on. Yes. But if you want to live a well-balanced life and be less grumpy, because I found that whenever I'm with the kids all day long and I'm not able to do the things I want to do in my business, I'm going to be honest, I used to feel a little grumpy because I'm thinking, yes, I did have fun spending time with you guys, but really I wish I was able to do 1 or 2 things in my business. So you need to just set that boundaries for yourself, because at the end of the day, I'm hoping that the reason why you decided to start your business is to make an impact in other people's lives. So yeah, people are counting on you. I know your kids are counting on you, but other people too are counting on you as well. So structure your day in such a way that when it's time for work, you set that boundary and you should be okay with it. Setting boundaries means you being willing to say no. Setting boundaries means literally you setting boundaries when you have to close the door of your office, or you put a noise canceling headphones, or you put up a sign on your door so they know that you're working. If you're a work from home mom right now and you're working from home, maybe you're employed and you're working from home, you literally need to set boundaries when you're doing the conference calls or the phone calls or the after work you need to get done after the conference calls. So you need to set literal and obvious boundaries, because let's be honest, the kids don't get it. They see mommy at home and they want to hang out with mommy and they want to play hide and seek with mommy and all that stuff. You need to set obvious boundaries. And the last one is the energy levels of task. Now, I learned this concept while I was working corporate. I realized that when I have a ton of things to do when I get to work, there are some things that I love doing. I love doing spreadsheets and putting the numbers together and coming up with the stats that I'm gonna use for presentation. I love training. I love doing the presentations. I love doing team meetings and team trainings. But then again, there's some things that I don't exactly love doing. They're still part of my work, like coding and downloading and just waiting for the downloading. And what I used to do is I used to push them aside and get to it later. And that kind of affected my productivity. So while I was working in corporate, I realized that if I mix things up based on the energy levels of the tasks, it will help me to scale through the day. Let me explain what I'm saying. So now you know that I love training, team training. That gives me energy. It gets me pumped. So if I'm planning out my day at work, when I used to work corporate, I put the team training first, and then I put in the coding part of it second, and then I look for something else that I enjoy doing next. Now, this kind of tasks that you enjoy doing is what I call energy-given tasks, because they're tasks that you enjoy doing. And when you're done, you actually have energy. And there are those tasks that you don't enjoy doing so much, and I call them energy-taking tasks, because you feel drained when you're done with it. So mix it up in your day. So when you're listing out the things you want to do in a day, just mix it up. Make sure you're energy giving and energy taking. However you want to do your mix, it's completely up to you. So there you have it. Those are the 5 things you need to think about if you really want to survive working from home. Those are the 5 things I've done to help me survive working from home and boosting my productivity. And I've just shared it with you. And if you like videos like this, please do subscribe. Like literally click the subscribe button and also click the bell beside it so that every time there's a new video, you get a notification there's a new video and you can know about it, because every week I drop new videos on time management strategies and productivity. I'll see you in my next video.